I believe in this song. It's the rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You feel me along. Oh, you're making me sure. Won't you give it a beat, boy? You feed my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Treats me.
Here in the Houston Ship Channel region, and the people that are going to be honored tonight have really been driving forces for workforce development throughout the Houston area. We've got a really cool program tonight. We've got Mattress Mac, who's going to speak to us in just a little bit, and Mattress Mac has become a partner of CMEF, and we're going to be working together on workforce development with Mac here in the near future. We got Blair and Chad are going to show us all why they have careers in construction and not in stand-up comedy just a few minutes after that. And these two guys have the best chemistry between two men I've seen since Brokeback Mountain. So there you go, wake up. Yeah, I did. So without further ado, dinner is about to be served, and then we're going to get the program started in a little bit after dinner starts. So enjoy your dinner. Thank you again for being here. Have fun tonight, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.
2019 Workforce Development Awards celebration, and it is a celebration tonight, is Blair Williamson and Chad Wheatro.
Hey, Chad. Hey, talking. Oh, you ready for that? Man, I'm so ready. Let's make this thing happen, man. Go! Oh, all right, let's get it. Fight for that white coat. I see David Preston over here in the phone. Couldn't get off the joint. They are in the house tonight, Blair. All right. Don't they look wonderful? They all look so wonderful tonight. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at you. Don't you look nice? Yes, indeed. Oh, come on, baby. Talk to me. Come on, baby. This is a celebration, right? Come on. Yeah, yeah. Y'all ready for this? Woo. You ready? Man, I was born ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, to the left. To the right. To the right. Come on, baby. Move it, Chad. Move it, Chad. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, guys. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness, man. Blair, did you just throw money on me? Yeah, I got a little carried away. I'm sorry about that, man. I got excited. I'm gonna need somebody from HR before this thing's over with. Chad, what a crowd. Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm so excited about this evening. I've literally been counting down the days. Yes, I'll tell you what, we have so much in store for them that I just can't wait to get this show on the road. Me either, man. You think they're ready? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. How about you check that side, I'll check this side. Are you guys ready to party tonight? Let me hear from this side. Are you ready? My side wins. My side wins. Hold on. My side wins. Hold on. One more time. Are you guys ready to party tonight? Yeah. Don't let them beat you. Are you guys ready? Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, Chad, maybe we should introduce ourselves. I think we should do just that. Well, my name is Blair Williamson with CMEF, and this is my good buddy, Chad Wheatro with Performance Contractors. And Chad, from what they tell me, if tonight goes as planned, next year we'll be able to afford teleprompters. I mean, what is this stuff? I think this is like a reading test or something. Well, man, I hope we pass. I hope we pass too. All right, buddy. We'd like to start off by welcoming you all to the 2019 Workforce Development Awards. Because of your steadfast leadership, unwavering support, and commitment to workforce development, literally thousands of lives have been changed. The ripple effects of those changes are just not measurable. Our industry is just not sustainable without what they do. Stop. So let's do this. Let me get you all to rise to your feet. All rise. Let's go, guys. Let me get you up off of your feet. All right. And give us a thunderous applause. Thunderous. As we Hold on. What happened, Chad? What happened, man? Hold up. Wait a minute. Tell me what happened. Let me see. That's definitely what it says.
bold print, underline, it says thunderous.
Yeah, whoever put that in there, that's definitely says thunderous in there.
Well, that wasn't thunderous, man.
That was good, don't get me wrong, but that definitely wasn't thunderous.
Do you think they could get excited about workforce development?
I hope so, because let me tell you what I'm going to do if they don't.
What?
I'm walking off the stage,
Whoa,
straight to the bar, straight to the bar.
No.
We worked too hard for this, okay?
Let's give them one more shot,
One more
please.
shot, that's it. That's all they get.
So I don't lose my good buddy Blair. What I'm looking for is a thunderous applause. Can you give that to me?
Come on.
A thunderous applause, yeah! As we celebrate you. That's right. This standing ovation is for you.
And you.
And you.
Well, and you too, Francis.
And back there, them too.
Okay, hey, Chad. What about this guy right here in the front? What about him?
With this nice suit on?
Yeah.
If he paid for that table, then him too.
Okay, hey guys, can we get a ticket check over here? He's good?
He's good.
Okay, we can proceed. All right, guys.
This is what we like to tell you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you continue to do. And most importantly, thank you for coming together and making a difference.
You know, we all go to different award ceremonies throughout the year to celebrate industry greatness. But the people in this room, the people that make up our workforce development families, hardly ever get the recognition they deserve. It's because of you that our industry is filling those skills gaps. It's because of you that more and more people are being attracted to our industries. You are making the difference.
That's right. And if for some reason you don't have Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn or something like that, or they might not have that, a few of them. Or you just got invited like a few minutes ago and you're wondering why you're sitting in those seats right now. Let me be the first to welcome you to the celebration.
Yeah.
That's right. This is officially a let your hair down moment.
Let it down.
Stop pulling your hair out.
Oh, too late, Chad.
One less gray on your head.
Let me guess, Chad, is that just for men?
Whoa.
What?
You can tell?
Oh, Chad, we can all tell.
Oh, okay. Let's do it like this. See, I booked a room here tonight, and I will be officially working remotely tomorrow. Celebration time!
Woo! Hey, buddy. Chat. What? Man, you are so excited. Oh, my goodness. Settle down, buddy. You're getting a little too old for that.
I almost put a hip out.
You got to settle down. I know you're excited.
Yes, okay. Why don't we just keep this going? Why don't we do something like thank the people that made tonight possible, like our sponsors.
Why don't you let me start off while you go over there and catch your breath?
Ooh, yes, indeed.
Okay. All right, guys, I'd first like to start off by recognizing our ABC Platinum Charter sponsors. First up, Coastal Ice. All right, stop. Thank you here every Thursday. Thank you. All right, next up, McCarthy Building Companies, Performance Contractors, S&B Engineers and Constructors, and Turner Industries Group.
Yes, indeed. And our ABC Gold Charter sponsors are as follows. Brock Services, Craig and Heights, Worley, Old Castle Precast, RevChem, Cajun Industries, Holes Incorporated, Karsten Interior Services, Old Castle Precast, Oxford Builders, Spall Glass Construction, and Turner Constructions.
All right, guys, thank you once again to all of our charter sponsors. Let's give one more big round of applause. Yeah. All right, Chad, hey, I got an idea. Before we move on to the next little part of our program, why don't we tell them about your nickname?
Now, hold on a minute. Blair, what are you talking about?
Your nickname. You know, everybody in the industry has a nickname.
Everybody in the industry or everybody in this room?
Everybody in the industry, including everybody in this room.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
So if I pick somebody out of this room, you mean to tell me they've got a nickname?
Let's try it.
Oh, I like that. Let's see. I know a few people in here, too.
Who you got?
Oh.
Where's he at?
Mike Stilley.
Mike Stilley! Mike Stilley. There he is.
He's got a nickname?
Oh, yeah. Mike Stilley definitely has a nickname.
Well, what's Mike's nickname?
Man, we call Mike Stilley All Right Mike.
All Right Mike. Why would you call him All Right Mike?
Think about this, okay?
Okay.
We call him All Right Mike because Mike is always right. Have you ever seen Mike Stilley be wrong? I mean, think about it. He knows everything. Guys, if you get time, just go ask him a question. He knows everything.
You know what, now that I think about that, I don't think I've ever seen Mike wrong.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
Perfect.
Let me try.
All right, Mike.
Mike, can I pick another person? he actually knew the answer.
He knows all the answers.
He was right. Now, you heard that little joke earlier. How about Brandon Mobile?
Oh, no, not Brandon Mobile. Not Brandon Mobile.
What do you mean now?
Well, Brandon Mobile has a great nickname, but this is not the place, buddy. This is not the place. Seriously, we better move on to somebody else.
Okay. I'll tell you later. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know that guy.
Which one? That one?
Ezekiel Garcia.
Zeke
ISD
Garcia.
Pasadena. Dr. Kurt Lewis. Yes, I know him.
Dr. Kurt Lewis, career in technical high school. Zeke Garcia.
ISD.
Pasadena Independent School District. Zeke Garcia.
That's him.
That's him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely got a nickname.
Okay, what's his nickname? I want to
We
hear
call Zeke Garcia Mr. No Plug.
Whoa. Like earplugs? Like PPE?
No, not earplugs, man. No plug. Like he doesn't know how to give CMEF a plug during a televised interview. Bam! Gotcha, Zeke. Hey, but we still love you. You're still my buddy.
Ouch. Zeke, I had nothing to do with this. We're talking nicknames. I don't know.
Well, he heard it, but we love him anyways.
Let me do one. That's just that's not right.
Oh, you know some, huh?
Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Okay.
I can do that. I can do this. Oh, my good friend Carla.
Carla Thompson.
From
there she is. Yeah, let's hear it for Carla.
Yes.
We love some Carla.
I've heard what her nickname is.
Well, what's her nickname?
Kitty Carla.
Not Kitty Carla. We don't call her. We call her Committee Carla. Committee
oh.
Carla because she's so involved in so many committees.
Oh, I got it.
Come on, Chad. Don't you get it now?
Okay. She is extremely committed, and I like what she does. It really should be Committed Committee Carla.
Triple C. That's her new nickname. Triple C. We love you, Carla.
I like that. Well, let's get off with nicknames, unless you want to give me Richter's nickname.
Richter. You mean Michael Richter?
Michael Richter.
The birthday boy, Michael Richter?
Yes. Don't you call him like Stevie Wonder or Aretha Franklin or something?
Oh, my good Lord.
Ain't that what it is?
We don't call him, we especially don't call him Aretha Franklin.
What do you call him?
We call him Bon Jovi.
Like, why?
Because after a couple vodka sodas, this guy literally thinks he's Bon Jovi.
Yes.
And you should have seen this one time at our Christmas party. He got up on stage. Michael. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
No, we're not going to do that right now.
It's a great story, Michael.
I'm sure it's a great story. I probably don't remember, but it's not doing right now. Plus, weren't we talking about him anyways?
You're right, we were.
Okay, his nickname is Fancy Socks. Chad Fancy Socks. Show him why.
Fancy socks.
Show him why.
Woo! Those are fancy.
Lucky Lou. Wow. Fancy Socks here. But stay on script, okay?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Chad, we were doing so good. I feel like I screwed up this whole thing.
Hold on. You didn't screw up the whole thing.
Well, thanks, Chad. Thanks, buddy.
How about you do this? Let me think here. Why don't you do like a toast or something, and they'll forget all about what you just did.
You think that'll work?
Listen, I've seen these people drink. Trust me.
I have too.
Try it. Try it.
Well, let me give it a shot.
Okay.
Guys, on a serious note, I consider you all friends and family. I work with the majority of you on several different initiatives. Workforce development is a tight-knit group of people, and we rely heavily on each other. None of us could do what we do alone. And plus, what we do is fun, isn't it, Chad?
Oh, it's so much fun.
I mean, who gets to do this kind of stuff?
And on the clock.
Man, being on the clock makes it so much better. So to my friends, here's a toast. Raise your glasses high. Here we go. Hey, buddy.
Yes, indeed.
All right. To my friends are the best friends, loyal, willing, and able. Now let's get to drinking. All glasses off the table. Cheers, guys. Have a good evening.
All right. Thank Thank you, Blair and Chad. What an ice-breaking opener, huh? They never rehearsed. Come on, another round of applause. Give it up. We're celebrating tonight. Good evening, everybody. My name is My name is Michael Richter, and I am with CMEF, the Construction and Maintenance Education Foundation. And it is my great privilege to be here tonight as a partner in our first Workforce Development Awards dinner. Now, first of all, I know some of you that have been around for a while probably recall that we've had these Workforce Development Awards events years and years ago. However, in reigniting the concept, we decided to go with more of a celebration, more of a laid-back networking environment. So, in that sense, it's kind of the first time. Yes, we are here tonight to celebrate the efforts in the community to move the needle on workforce development. We all know that there's a shortage of craft skilled workers out there. But who is going to do anything about it? I'll tell you who. So many people in this room, for starters, all around you. Yes, you might be sitting right next to a workforce development leader or a champion. And we're going to see what they've been up to as we navigate through the evening. But before I move on, just a couple things about the program. There will be two main categories tonight. First, celebrating individuals, and then celebrating companies. Most of the recipients tonight will be individuals because we want to bring it to a more personal level. But the companies that back them up will be in the spotlight as well. Please make note though, since this is our first time, anybody receiving an award tonight was in fact nominated and then evaluated. I say that in case you're sitting back there as the show goes on and you think, wow, I know somebody that should have got that award. What happened? Well, they probably weren't nominated, or they weren't nominated by the deadline. So if we get to do this next year and we can afford teleprompters, make sure you get the nominations in. Blair and Chad earlier went over our charter sponsors, so I want to recognize two more sponsor categories right now. Our workforce development sponsor and our training supporter sponsor. The proceeds from these two categories go directly to funding craft training at CMEF at the foundation. So first of all, our workforce development sponsor for the evening is Turner Industries. So let's give a big round of applause for Turner Industries. In the next category, there's quite a few of them, so let's hold our applause till the end. We have ECMA, East Harris County Manufacturers Association, Worley, KBR, NCCER, C3, the Houston Business Roundtable, INEOS, Norman Smith Equipment Rentals, Lindbeck, and J.P. Morgan Chase. That is a lot of support for craft training. Big round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember the theme of tonight, just relax, relax, network, and celebrate the great industry that we're all thankful to be in and what we can do for each other along the way. Now let's get this show moving along with our highlighted speaker of the evening. He doesn't really need an introduction, but I'm going to give it a shot. I met him when I was 12 years old, when my parents threw the 4 kids into the car, and my mom's right there. They threw us into the car because they wanted to go furniture shopping at his store. It was all the way on the other side of town from us, on I-45 North between Tidwell and Parker. I know exactly where it's at. And we went up there, but you know something? Back then it was a much smaller store. Since then, he's turned into this massive, gigantic store. He has multiple locations. He has success upon success upon success. He built all this from virtually nothing, but hard work and determination to do and be better behind it all. After he achieved his great success, he did not stop there. He's a community man. We all know this. He gave back to the community again and again and again, even getting recognition on a national scale for what he did for people who desperately needed a place to stay after Hurricane Harvey, and more recently, even last week. He recently embarked on a new project, a new exciting project. I'll let him talk about it, in which he's going to give back to the community again, this time in the arena of education and skills training. So, funny, we're talking about workforce development and training tonight. I'll bet he has something to say about that. So without further ado, it's my great privilege and honor to introduce our guest speaker of tonight. You all know him, Jim Mattress Mac McIntyre.
Just so you know, the biggest pressure you can ever put on a speaker is standing ovation before they say a word. I have done in my career probably 6,000 speeches, thousands of events like this, and I must say I've never had a much fun watching the opening act as Chad and Blair. They were great. Really great. And the band, I've never heard so much sound out of two people. It's tremendous. I want to apologize for my dress. I didn't know this was a coat and tie event, so I came Astroed out. But while I'm on the subject of it, if you need a new mattress, buy it before the Astros win the World Series. And you'll get it free and I'll be broke, but that's all right. I came tonight to talk about workforce development and how much I admire the Construction Maintenance Education Foundation for the great job they do in workforce development, which I have learned a lot about over the last 6 months about how necessary workforce development is in this country. Within 6 miles of Gallery Furniture North Freeway, the average household income is $26,000 a year. And Tropical Storm Imelda last Thursday came and flooded the northeast side of town where we're at, flooded Kingwood, flooded Porter, flooded the east side, flooded down by downtown. So I got on the Facebook and said we're going to open as a refugee shelter. And hundreds of people flooded in. Most of the people that came to us were from the north side area. And it was immediately apparent that most of the people coming in unfortunately had limited or no work skills. They had limited life skills. And after I talked to them for a couple of days, I sensed they had a giant sense of dependency on government assistance. This country was built by people like you who share the Judeo-Christian work ethic and sense of self-reliance. Sense of self-reliance, rugged individualism, and teamwork at work is what built this country. When I first came to Houston, a guy taught me these 10 two-letter words to live by, which I've never forgot. If it is to be, it is up to me. I 100% believe that work is life's greatest therapy. And I want to thank everybody at CMEF for the workforce development you do every day that has helped thousands of Texans skill up and has, as was stated earlier, a ripple effect that is so wide and so vast it goes on for decades. When people skill up and learn a craft that pays well, and even more importantly, brings to that person the joy of work, the pride of contributing on the job, and the pride of being able to support her or his family, and the value of work and the self-esteem of work that is unknown and unknowable, but certainly boundless. Thanks to CMEF for 20 years of making a remarkable difference in Texans' lives by skilling them up. Most high schools in Texas took skilled job training out of the high schools. They thought everybody needed to go to college. How's that working out? I got a letter the other day, I'm a Catholic, and I got a letter the other day from this lady who was 25 years old, and she decided she wanted to be a Catholic nun, a noble calling, except she got a letter back from the convent that said before they could take her in, she would have to pay off her $100,000 student debt. That never goes away. Too many young people are burdened with that debt around their neck, and it doesn't have to be that way. What I do is brick and mortar retailing. And after the advent of Amazon and Wayfair, you push a button and the box shows up at your house the next day. Brick and mortar retailing is dead. The coroner just hasn't arrived yet. For gallery furniture and so many retailers like us to stay alive, we must stay relevant in retailing to survive. We must stay relevant to our customers. One of my heroes is W. Edward Deming, a famous quality control guy of the 20th century. He said we all have a responsibility for the well-being of our community. CMEF takes its responsibility of workforce development very seriously and has fulfilled their mission so well for 20 years. But we have a responsibility at Gallery Furniture for the well-being of our community. So what we're doing over the next 6 months is taking 25% of our square footage, 25,000 square feet out of 100, at our I-45 North location, and turning it into a nonprofit venture called Work Texas. Work Texas will connect industry leaders with trainers like CMEF and other organizations to skill people up in hard skills as well as soft skills. To put more people to work, to end the vicious cycle of dependency, to raise the worker and their family's self-esteem, and to contribute to society, because work is life's greatest therapy. And enable us to do what my beloved father used to tell me every day: get up, go to work, and make something out of your life. He told me that almost every day till I was 18 years old. Get up, go to work, and make something out of your life. So at Gallery Furniture, we're going to have a high school for people that didn't finish high school. Age limit will be 16 to 30 years old. We're going to have a trade school there teaching electricity, teaching electricians, welding, carpentry, auto tech, lineman, childcare, horticulture, culinary, etc. I heard today there's a shortage every year in this country of 40,000 auto technicians. Also, we're going to incorporate into our curriculum virtue training. Virtues like prudence, ability to govern and discipline oneself by use of reason. Virtues like temperance, moderating attraction and desire for pleasure. Justice, respect each other's rights and wish the best for everyone. And fortitude, courage in pain or adversity. With the help of great organizations like CMEF, we can make Houston a world leader in skilled tradespeople and make a huge difference in people's lives. Somebody sent me this the other day from Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe is the star of the TV show that was on for years called Dirty Jobs. He wrote a sweat pledge. He said, I believe that I am a product of my choices and not my circumstances. I will never blame anyone for my shortcomings or the challenges I face. I'll never accept the credit for anything I didn't do. I understand the world is not fair, and I'm okay with that. I do not resent the success of others. I believe that all people are created equal. I also believe that all people make choices. Some choose to be lazy, some choose to sleep in, which, by the way, I couldn't blame them if they had a Tempur-Pedic. Some choose to be lazy, some choose to sleep in. Everybody here tonight chose to work their butt off. So, congratulations to the Workforce Development Award winners tonight. Congratulations to everybody who skills up those people and changes their life forever. I have a child named Elizabeth. She has severe mental illness. And when she was 13 years old, she was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. She was told she'd never finish high school. Her mother and I were told by 20 different sets of doctors to put her in a mental institution for the rest of her life. But we kept on and kept on helping her and trying to find doctors that would help her. Finally found some good doctors. She ended up graduating from high school. Couldn't go to college because the mental illness never goes away. So she started working in the mental health field, helping people like herself with severe mental illness. And now this child, who they said would never finish high school, has a PhD in social work from the University of Houston, and she's a professor at Harvard Medical School. So thank you to everybody at ABC, CMEF for what you do. You'll never know how much positive effects you've had on people's lives all across Texas, indeed all across the country, all across the world. Thanks very much.
Wow. Got them to their feet again. Another big round of applause for Masters Night, please. The power of workforce and the power of training in the right areas. You don't have to go to college to get a 4-year degree, especially if you don't know what you're doing anyways. Okay? A couple side notes before I move on. This dance floor, I didn't pay for it, I didn't even ask for it. But the hotel coordinator, event planner, she's still here, Toy, she knew what she was getting into, and so she comped it, and now we have to use it. So after the program, we need somebody to come up there and, show some moves and all that good stuff. All right, let's get on with putting out some awards. This is where the celebration starts. Remember, these awards are recognition pieces, celebrating what they're doing in the field of workforce development. We have Krista McAdams up here and Alicia DeCoop from CMEF. They're going to try to remember who's who when they give out the awards. So please be patient, because if some people didn't show up and they're trying to hand somebody an award and they're not here, it gets a little confusing. All right, so they're going to do the best they can. Our first presenter of the evening, and then I'm off the clock, Rusty Barnhill with Force Corporation.
Good evening. I didn't know I had walk-up music. I would have waited. My name's Rusty Barnhill. I'm with Force Corporation in LaPorte, Texas. And I'm going to present our first individual award of the evening, which is the Above and Beyond Award. This award recognizes those individuals that don't just stop what they do at the end of a normal workday. They are on the clock 24/7 and will always be there when called upon. I'll also like to say it's those 20%ers. The people you can always count on. You see them at meetings, you see them at all the events, you see them giving presentations, you see them teaching classes, you see them in just about everything that we do in workforce development and training. These individuals set the bar of excellence very high, and they're an example for all of us. I know a lot of them motivate me personally, seeing their persistence. When I call your name, please come to the stage to read the award. Let's see, I have an envelope. And the award goes to, and hold your applause, there's a few of them, Carla Thompson with Turner Industries. Come on, Carla. All right. Next one is Chad Wethrow with Performance Contractors. Where's he at? I know we saw him dancing a while ago. The next one, Francis Hernandez with Worley. Next one is Deanne Gill with PCL Industrial Construction. Come on, Deanne. And the last one on the list is Raul Ortega with Sam Houston Math, Science, and Technology Center. Please come up and get your recognition. That is my walk-up music.
Morgan with Adaptive Construction Solutions, and before I start, I need to make sure I clear the air tonight. I've heard from 3 people who said I got in workforce development because I have 7 kids. The rumor is true, and I'm proud that any of my kids decide that that's their pathway. But being an American and serving in the U.S. Army has been the greatest honor in my life, and being the father of 7 kids has rivaled that. But we are blessed to live in a country where our freedoms are guaranteed and our Constitution has been enforced since 1788. We enjoy freedoms that most other countries could hope to have. And men and women who protect these freedoms are some of the most dedicated, disciplined, and loyal individuals that we could hope to employ. And this next award goes to a few individuals who have worked hard every day attracting veterans to our industry through various different initiatives. We are happy to have these veterans to work beside us, and we are happy that these individuals who are receiving this award tonight have made this possible. When I call your name, please come to the stage and receive your award. Chris Poree with ExxonMobil. Where are you at? Jack Chadrick with ExxonMobil. And somebody I've known for 12 years, John Boyster with Combined Arms.
My name's Chuck Grimion. I'm with C3, the Construction Career Collaborative. It is truly a privilege to be here tonight. And I want to recognize the folks who put this event on. All the folks at CMEF, Michael Richter and his team, y'all truly have knocked it out of the park. It's been a great event. As is life, I think recognition is just a critical element in anyone who's working hard to succeed. It builds self-esteem, it builds self-confidence, and it reinforces what you're teaching. So once again, this is just an awesome event. Our next category recognizes a group of individuals who day in and day out have a big impact on workforce development. These individuals spend countless hours speaking to high school students, participating in career fairs, sitting on college advisory councils, attending committee meetings, making presentations and demonstrations at different industry associations, and work tirelessly promoting our industry. Construction in the Gulf Coast area has endless opportunities, and we rely heavily on people such as these recipients to get the message out to the public in order to attract new employees. We graciously thank each of you for your efforts, and when I call your name, please come to the stage to accept a Workforce Development Leader Award in token of our appreciation. And the awards go to Chad Whitrow of Performance Contractors, Jaime Ortegon, CP Kim, Charlie Mogab, Spa Glass, Chris Newton, Cajun Industries, Donnie McCoy, Austin Industrial, Natalie Smith, KBR, and very importantly, Sal Mulatto of Force Corporation. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Hello again, my name is Steve Horton with CMEF, and the next award is being given to an individual who truly encompasses everything that a craft instructor should encompass. His vast knowledge of his craft, his passion, and his way of connecting with his students is like no other. He's proven how good he is by the accolades that he's received and the awards that his students have earned through Skills USA, the ABC National Craft Championship, as well as many other stages and arenas. It's in part because of him and other great craft instructors that our skilled workforce shortage gap is closing every day. He's the one and only welding instructor at Dr. Kirk Lewis Career and Technical High School, Mr. David Gutierrez. David, come join me on the stage to receive the Craft Instructor of the Year Award.
way down. Good evening. My name is Jennifer Woodruff. I'm the Vice President of Associated Builders and Contractors, and I'm so happy to be with you guys tonight. Thank you. I am pleased to present tonight's #Excellence Awards. Those of you who know me know that social media is a passion of mine, as is marketing and communication, so I'm really pleased to present this tonight. As the name implies, the award is presented to an individual who's championed one of the most versatile digital tools available to our industry, as well as the region, the PetroChemWorks website. If you have your phones out, go ahead and look it up. It's petrochemworks.com, super cool tool. The website, thank you. The website functions as a tool to help create awareness about the many excellent opportunities available in our industry, and even goes as far as to help visitors get matched up with a career that suits their skills, interests, and talents. Tonight's honoree invested $500,000 in this project and teamed up with ECMA, Kale, and other industry partners to develop a truly interactive, visually engaging, and informative packed website. This project was part of a $5 million commitment in Houston to support programs that address the skills gap, and we are fortunate that they invested in the development of the PetroChemWorks website. Please help me welcome and congratulate Carolyn Watson of JP Morgan Chase as the #Excellence Award winner.
Okay, hello, my name is Sarah Mondier and I'm with ExxonMobil, and I am extremely honored to be presenting this award. Our next award is called the WOW Award, okay, the WOW Award. And the name could not be any more fitting. As you see, WOW stands for Women in the Workplace Development. These women are the backbone of our workforce development family. They encompass